Smart.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like to eat sushi?
Absolutely hate fish.
You hate fish. Maybe that explains why we don't get along.
There you go. And at the top right hand side of the big man whirlwind, it will be from Clan Mythology. It's J Power.
And on the top left, we have the best player from Mouse Control. It's Mouse Control Poyo.
And the crowd goes crazy when we said J Power. There we go. See a crowd favorite right here. As J Power right now fighting an uphill struggle though, with Mouse Control being 2-0 ahead against Clan Mythology. I do hope he manages to win this game. I expect him though to win this game. He has been practicing a lot. He's very good against Terran as well. And that would give us another match to slack each other off during the cast, which has been very enjoyable so far.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
I must say, I can imagine for the viewers at home that if we keep doing it for like 1 hour straight, it's becoming a little bit predictable and boring, perhaps.
Yes.
So maybe we should start getting a little bit more serious, talk about analysis and that sort of complex stuff.
A little bit. I think we can do it during the beginnings of the game, but we will also give a good view of what's going on and mix it up with serious and not serious stuff. We see so far it's going to be a gateway expansion, most likely from the Protoss player, and it might actually be a. Look at that! They're saying go Sushi, go Odin.
I think Poyo and J-Power are both confused because we're not playing. They are.
They are, yes.
Yeah. I mean, we're just sitting here chilling out.
But they're playing so good. It looks like I'm playing.
Yeah, it looks like. Do you even play?
I'm Diamond.
Diamond.
I was actually.
Diamonds are forever.
I know, right? I was actually Master and very high Master as well earlier, but I did quit playing in favor of casting a while back, after I saw Sushi lose horribly in that DreamHack.
Yeah, I can imagine. It was a pain to watch.
Yes.
I never got over it.
I know.
No, I went to my parents who adopted me, and then they said, well, we cannot have you in the home anymore, and they kicked me out.
Oh, that's harsh.
My girlfriend left me, I lost my job. Yeah, now I'm homeless.
There we go. But we do have a lot of barracks coming on the way from the Terran player after the fast expansion, and J Power is building the cybernetics core after the gateway. Very standard play from J Power. Quite an early expansion from Mouse Control's Poyo. I don't know if J Power is going to try to pressure that or macro behind it himself. It's all in due time that we'll find that out though.
Yeah, usually Protoss just reacts by not making a zealot or doing anything, just making a nexus straight away. But instead, because the probe did not scout anything yet, he scouted the bottom right and then the bottom left first. He's gonna scout the expansion of Poyo really late, which gives Poyo already quite a substantial advantage, at least economically wise.
Yep, definitely, and it looks like J Power is gonna scout out, see exactly what's going on by Poyo, sees the bunker come up, and we'll see that the expansion is already moving into an orbital command and was constructed quite early. He's also trying to annoy the bunker a little bit, but he'll know exactly what's up right now. The mothership core moving across the map as well. Could poke in and potentially do a little bit of damage here.
Yeah, the mothership core is moving across the map, but by the time it gets there, Poyo will have enough marines to deal with this. Bunker is finished. He may lose an SCV or two, by the way, because some of them are damaged. He just moves them back. He didn't lose. Oh, he's maybe gonna lose. No, none are lost. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, so the Zealot and the Stalker are still at the front. I think J-Power is gonna try to do something at least, but the two barracks of Poyo are just producing marines right now. I don't really think J-Power can do much at this point, which explains he's just making a nexus behind this.
Yep, does look like there's a little bit poking in, and there's not that many marines actually. There's more and more units being constructed. Remember, this is behind an expansion. It's not like J-Power is going all in with this. He's just pressuring a little bit, being a little bit annoying as well. 2 kills already on the mothership core, even taking down a marine and putting the green jelly on top of the workers, slowing down the movement.
Yeah, on a serious note, I think, and I think I'm correct, the warp gate research of J-Power is really delayed.
How the hell did these Stalkers and Zealots get in?
Oh, I didn't watch that. Okay, so Poyo is gonna lose some workers here and some marines.
Yes.
This is really good for J-Power because Poyo is losing a lot of mineral time. He is gonna lose his 2 Stalkers. So that means he cannot push for any time soon, but still, Poyo, he lost quite some workers. It's 25 to 27 right now with J-Power in the lead. Of course, Poyo has double mules, so the income is still better for Poyo. Still, that is a great engagement for J-Power.
Yep, I think he just ran them by the bunker while there were not a lot of units inside, and J-Power getting the better end of the first engagement quite significantly. Also keeping the mothership core alive with a lot of energy used on the time warps, but still will recoup that energy over time. Also adding 2 simulators, and he hasn't invested anything in things he didn't want to have. He's already getting an observer right now. He doesn't have any units help, but I don't think Poyo's gonna pressure it anytime soon.
No,
and once
no.
he starts making units, J-Power can really start making a really upgraded heavy army with good tier 3 units.
Yeah, this looks to be like a long macro game. Poyo is gonna make a third command center. He's making a tech lab, going to research Stimpack right away. Making a third in case of the, what's they're called, Dark Templars. Making an engineering bay, of course, to be able to do that. Making a factory. Yeah, everything's just going according to plan. While J-Power is making immortals, upgrading armor, as Protoss always should in PvT. Making workers. Yeah, still we cannot say that much, except for that J-Power is still ahead in workers.
Yep, looks like Poyo wants to even the odds in that regard though. He's adding a third command center, which will boost his income and also potentially give more mules. Could also take this base, but looks like J-Power will be aware of that with the observer roaming across the map. Extra forge being added, that's a second forge. There's already upgrades being researched. Right now he's on 0-0, favoring the armor upgrade. Two warp gates being added, as well as a Twilight Council on the back of the factory. Already has a robotics facility, so J-Power is really going tech heavy, whereas Poyo is going more macro heavy. Will add the starport for some medevacs though.
Yeah, I'm curious if J-Power is gonna choose to just go for a 2-2 and then do like a charge slot Archon attack, or if he's going to go 3 base and then even go for a longer game. And we see a Marine by Poyo scouting for the third base and sees there's nothing there. So Poyo right now is aware and does a pretty good scan here. He just barely misses the robotics facility, I think. But he does scout the Twilight Council with the chrono boost. I'm not really sure whether he saw the second forge, because they're not close to each other. But still, he has a pretty nice view of what J-Power is doing here. And seeing the number of gateways, I think J-Power is going for a 2-base timing attack.
Yep, it does look like it. There's 5 gateways on the way as well as Zealot speed. And we will have the first upgrade of armor finished up. With those gateways, he can really start pressuring his opponent. It's not only about the 1 KO punch though, because there's upgrades on the way for after that as well. Looks like he wants to deny that third base though.
Yeah, I think it's more than denying. He doesn't really look like going to take any third base anytime soon. He does have 18 workers at his natural, which is a little bit too much, and also 19 at his main base. Oh, he does 2 Guardian Shields for no reason. That's a pretty big mistake by J-Power. Maybe he got scared or pooped in his pants, I don't know. But this is not good from J-Power. He's just going to regenerate this energy, which is going to take a pretty long time. Force fields are crucial in these engagements, and I don't know what just happened.
I don't know why he entered those Guardian Shields either. But looks like Poyo is gonna move out with his army right now across the map.
Combat shield is not yet finished. It takes another 40 seconds, so Poyo should definitely wait at least for the combat shield to finish and then pressure on. He has 2 medevacs. He can unload quite a substantial part of his army into the main base of J-Power. J-Power going for 3 Mortals and an Archon, which is really strong. I don't think Poyo should pressure this at all. Poyo should just return, go back. Of course he knows that J-Power doesn't have a third base, so he knows the longer he waits, the better for him. So this is exactly the time for J-Power to move out and start to pressure Poyo.
Yep, should be right on that department. We also see Archons in the fray, a lot of Immortals, so they will take down those few Marauders quite easily. And it looks like he does have 2 bunkers defensively, already has a third base up, getting a little bit of a cute wall there. But J-Power is going to come and he's going to get hit heavy, I feel like. Once these 3 pylons finish up and the proxy pylon is in place, he's going to start warping in, moving the Immortals over there and getting a really nice Archon ball. And the upgrades are just finishing. 2-1 for J-Power and the upgrade department against 0-1. It will be very hard for the Terran player to hold this.
Yeah, this is going to be the battle that decides the game most likely. J-Power heavily upgraded, really nice time warps. Poyo losing quite a lot of his army already. Decent force fields, but not that great. Archons just crushing their own force fields.
But the second line of force fields is amazing by J-Power right there, taking out absolutely everything. And it looks like Poyo's on the back foot right now, rushing back to his base.
Yeah, you can definitely say that. 4 Immortals still left. They're gonna cross through these bunkers. Well, J-Power's not sure. J-Power's hesitating, and that could cost him the game. I think he should really or not go or go, but not just like hesitate. Poyo's just abandoning the third base, which is smart. J-Power is waiting for this proxy pylon to finish. Probably going to reinforce with more zealots to tank up some damage. But he really, he needs to go as soon as possible. He's just going to wait for this Archon most likely and just go for it.
Yep, J-Power had to get all the forces that went to the other bases together, group up once again and charge him with all the zealots. It's doing just that, and even though the bunker's being repaired, that at least the SCVs will go down, and after that the bunkers as well, and there's just too much stuff. I feel like a lot of losses being taken by Poyo right now. Good time warp as well, making it hard for him to retreat.
Yeah, but Poyo is hanging in there.
He's
now the
hanging in
SCVs
there.
are coming off the line. There he has many Marauders left. They should really focus fire these Immortals. They don't have backup any left. The Zealots are all dead. 3 more Zealots, but that's not going to be enough, I feel like. Poyo still has 8 Medifex left to heal his army. These Marauders are not going to die. Poyo's going to hold. What a great hold.
Poyo's going to hold the attack indeed. There's a lot of Marauders. Zealots are being charged in though, but I don't know if he should stay or actually just expand his own right now. It's going to be a difficult decision for J-Power. He invested a lot into that attack. Did do a lot of damage as well. I mean, the army supply is quite even right now, I feel like. But
yeah, but the difference from before is that Poyo first had the economic lead, and now Poyo is behind in workers. So
yeah, he is. He lost a lot of workers there. It's 35 against 49. He does still have the orbital command and the mules from the one base that lifted off, so that's going to help out a little bit. He might lose these 3 depots if J-Power wants them to die. He's also got a nice contain going, because I don't think Poyo can move into this army.
No, if I were Poyo, I would definitely stay up the ramp. He does have a lot of, 2 Hellbats, what is it? 4 Hellbats. Well,
Yeah,
if he
that's
moves his
the
Hellbats
key.
up the front, I think he can move out. Still, it's very tricky, because J-Power can get a really nice concave from outside this ramp. He has 3 Archons, a lot of Zealots. Yeah, this is really 50-50 at the moment.
Yeah, the Hellbats are really good against Zealots, but the Archons really hard counter the Hellbats in the other regard. So that's going to be really tricky for both players to engage this. We do have Storm on the way, and I think with Storm done, if he can get some High Templars up, that's going to change the game a lot right now, because there's no Ghost on the way, there's no Ghost Academy either, and J-Power still has the upgrade advantage during these fights. It is right now, let's see, 1-1 against 2-1, and 3-1 will finish when...
Yeah, Poyo should definitely move out right now. His 2-1 has just finished. Storm is not ready yet for J-Power. Armor level 3 is on the way. This is exactly... Poyo has realized this. Moved out. He's just going to stim. He's going to kill the pylons and a couple of zealots in the process. And I think he could pressure on right here. Suddenly Poyo's army is really big, man. And he's got like 12 Medifex. Killing 1 Immortal. Maybe an Archon. Almost killing the Archon.
Yep, almost killing the Archon indeed. He does have a Marine there to scout ahead.
He's gonna kill another Archon, look at that. Oh, it's so close. One more shot. Oh, that was so funny. Okay, so Poyo suddenly has a retardedly big army. I don't know how he got that. He's just gonna pressure in.
Oh,
really
there
nice.
goes a really nice Storm though by J-Power.
Poyo has so many Medifex.
Oh, and another Storm.
I'm not sure whether Poyo cares that much.
I don't know if he does, but that were really good Storms on top of the army.
So much damage output by
J-Power.
Poyo right here. J-Power does not have enough units and he GG's. Whoa, this is a really nice game. And unexpectedly J-Power lost here.
Unexpectedly.
Giving mouse control the 3-0 victory.
Even though we were slacking each other off, of course, nice casting with you, Sushi.
Yeah, it was nice casting with you too, even though we shitted on each other.
Yes, of course. But
J-Power pooped his pants as well with the Guardian Shield.
well, I'm guessing he did it at that last game. I was really expecting J-Power to push it back and Viper to be on next, but sadly we could not do it during those games. And congratulations to Mouse Control for 3rd place.
Yeah, thank you very much. I honestly expected J-Power to take this game. It was looking very good for him. He had 2-1 upgrades while Poyo was at 1-0. He had so many Archons and Zealots and they were just tearing through the armies, the defenses of Poyo, but somehow he couldn't just barely not make through, you know. It was really close.
It was really close.
Really close.
Yeah, very nice game by these players. I don't know if we have any other games coming up here, and if so, which they will be. You can follow Sushi at Nowhere because he forgot his Twitter. You can follow me at MidOdin, and we will take a short break and we will give you what? We're done. And I think we're done. Actually, I think we're done for the casting on this, sir.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, it was
We're
nice
done?
casting with you anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, it's official.
Then
We're done.
I would like to thank everybody, including you, Sushi.
Yeah, the
And,
manager of
see you-
Climatology.
See you next time.
You're the man.
There you go.
Oké.
Next time you know who I am.
Ja, volgens mij is dat heel uit.
Okay.